I dated this guy for almost 2 years, and I didn't for once notice that he was married until I got pregnant for him. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming across my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop another interesting videos, you'll be the first to get notified. And if you have subscribed to my channel before and you always come around to watch my videos and comment and like, thank you so much for supporting. And if you have come across my video before, my channel before, but you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe. And for the story I have for you today, it's going to be an interesting one. So sit back and enjoy. I met this guy when I was working in Ghana. The day I met him, I didn't really want to go out, but I had to go out with my friends because I didn't want to stay at home alone. It was a club. We met and we started talking, and that was how our relationship got started. This guy never told me he was married, and honestly, I didn't ask because he never looked married to me. Every time I go to his place to spend time, he used to give me some reasonable amount of money. I came back to Nigeria not quite long after that because I needed to sort some things out. When he called me, I told him I was no longer coming back to Ghana because of the work I was doing wasn't paying me so well. But this guy tried to convince me to come back. So after much talk, I decided to go back, but not his place. I went back to the apartment my boss got for me. But this guy always wanted me to be around him every time. He even wanted me to be with him in his house, which cannot be possible because I have to go to work every day. But I go back to his place after work before I go back to my own house. We used to have countless fights because he always says I am picking my work over him. And that is why I am finding it difficult to always be available for him whenever he wants. After many months of staying in Ghana, things were not going well for me. So I decided to move back to Nigeria. This time around, after explaining to him that I want to go back to Nigeria, he agreed and told me that whenever I want to come back, he's going to send me money for me to come. So around August last year, he decided to come to Nigeria to surprise me. And he called me, which I was so excited about. He told me he came to buy some work materials and left after the weekend. After a few days, my mom called and warned me that she had the revelation that if I ever get pregnant, that I should never abort it because I am going to die or something serious might happen to me. That was when I realized that I hadn't even seen my period for last month. So I rushed to get a pregnancy test and it was positive. I called and told him about it and he asked what was my plan. I told him I wanted to abort, but he refused. And then he sent me some money to come back and meet with him so we could talk about it. And when I got there, I discovered that he was married. And then he told me that in the place where he came from, they don't do abortion. That if anyone does, it will result to death. And then he told me that I was going to be his second wife. I was so confused when he told me that he was married. I mean, where does this man get all the time he was spending with me? I did not even suspect it one bit because he always wants me to be around him, even when I do not have the time. Where was his wife all this while? I didn't believe him until his brother came in to tell me the exact same thing he was saying. His brother went forward to tell me that I cannot abort their child and that my boyfriend is going to take full responsibility and take care of his child. Mind you, I am 28 years old and I already have a child. Thank you so much for watching this interesting story. If you made it to this point, thank you so much for sticking around. And please, what your opinion is on this particular story, please drop it in the comment section. And like this video if you have not up to now. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on the notification bell